in Toronto, we kind of have a tendency to kind of beg for things and say, yo, why isn't this guy doing this for us? And why is he coming for the men's them and pulling us out? He's on this level. Why can't he do this? I see a lot of that rhetoric, you know, with people who are at the top of the hip hop hierarchy in Toronto or in Canada, period. Do you feel that pressure where you feel like, you know, you got to appease that segment of the culture and bring somebody from a Toronto on or put them on? And
I don't think so. I think there's a not for me personally anyway. I'm not saying that it's definitely a real thing that's out there, but not for me though, because it's like, if we want to look at it musically, before we even deal with labels and all that stuff, we want to just look at it musically, bro. Like, like Old Time Killing, you think about it like this. I'm on the TV with Nelly, Ludacris, Jay-Z, DMX, Ray. You know who was on Old Time Killing? Earth, Julie Black, YOK, Alice. These are people from the city. These are not even people with like some massive buzz. These are the mans them. You understand? I'm from Scarborough, from Finch, from wherever. Like, that's just who I was. So from the beginning of my career as a signed artist, it's always been my journey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bacardi Slang was produced by Solitaire. It's not to say that Solitaire had a placement, like a major placement before that, but you know, he still is, you know what I mean? He was my brethren, and I'm like, yo, this beat's crazy. Yeah. I had a record deal. I could have said, yo, I need a Pete Rock, I need a Primo, I need a whatever. But it's kind of always been my journey to rock with people from the city. You know what I'm saying? I have songs with Point Blank, with Ghetto Concept, with Chaos, with, you know, Rest in Peace King Rain, with pretty much everybody you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you look at
Black Jays?
Of course, Black Jays too. Yeah. But even if you look at, like, even with Drake and with Comeback Season, you know, like when he literally was on his come up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lent my voice and you know what I mean, rocked with him at a very early age too. And I think that's always just been kind of my vibe and my energy, you know what I'm saying?